Hey pals, it's Michael. Welcome back to another beautiful day here at the Magic Kingdom. So today I wanted to do another little bit of history for you. The Magic Kingdom's been open since October 1st, 1971. And we're coming up on our 50th anniversary here at the parks. And there's been a lot of changes. The park's been gone through a lot of updates over the years, and just kind of want to take a look and see what is still here from opening day. Now, Liberty Square, of course, along with all the other lands in the area, have been here since the beginning. Nothing has really changed there except for new Fantasyland and the Dumbo's Circus town, or whatever that's called. Funny enough, when they were originally designing the park, they had planned on building a New Orleans square here, just like they have over at Anaheim. But they chose not to do that after Walt's death, and instead we have Liberty Square. Now, when the park first opened, Liberty Square had two attractions. The Hall of Presidents was the first one, and the second one was the Haunted Mansion. This Haunted Mansion here in Florida is actually a little bit bigger than the one in California. And there's a couple other little small changes. For example, the stretching room actually does lift versus the version in Anaheim that actually lowers into the ground. Over there's Tom Sawyer's Island, which you'll know from one of my previous videos. Have you watched it yet?
Is this haunted room actually stretching?
Yes, it is.
Or is it your imagination?
Oh, I got a dude on top of me. He's like, oh, he's next to me. All right. Oh, I got a beard. Now, I'm not going to ride every single ride today, but I had to ride Haunted Mansion. Come on. The other attraction that was there is Hall of Presidents. I've already done that one. There's no real reason to do it again, but yeah, that was the other attraction. So Country Bear Jamboree is actually the next one. Walt had this idea for a ski resort. And in the resort, they would have the local wildlife performing for the guests. And that was where Country Bears came from. Another attraction that was here on opening day is the Frontierland Shooting Arcade. Yeah, you come up here, you pick up a gun, and you start aiming. Originally in the attraction, they actually used pellets in the guns, so they were actual pellet guns. And then you would shoot the targets, and you'd aim for the little white spots on the targets. But they had to go away with that because it was starting to cost a lot of money in white paint, so they changed it to a light system. Another attraction you might not know about is the Diamond Horseshoe. So before the Diamond Horseshoe was a quick service restaurant and then a regular sit-down restaurant, it was actually a dance review show. Think something like the Hoop-Dee-Doo music review with a little more burlesque to it. So now we're heading over to Adventureland for the next two attractions. And yeah, there were only two. And one of them's not Pirates. Pirates didn't actually open until almost 2 years after the park opened. But the two that were open, the Swiss Family Treehouse and the Jungle Cruise. To this day, the Jungle Cruise is considered one of Walt's biggest success stories. Originally, he wanted to have live animals, but realized that it would be way too costly and problematic. So instead, they chose to do animatronic animals. Smart move. Oh, I forgot one. The Tiki Room. How can I forget the Tiki Room? That was also open on opening day. Back then it was called Tropical Serenade. And it's the same exact show you can see now, minus the Zazu Iniago couple of years that we had, but we don't talk about that anymore. Alright, so to go to our next area, we're heading to Fantasyland, where most of the original rides exist. Poop River, wider than a mile. And as you come into Fantasyland, we actually have a back-to-back right here. It's a Small World and Peter Pan's Flight, both opening day attractions. And that really should be a testament to Disney's ability to create timeless rides. I mean, those are two of the oldest rides, and they have usually some of the longest lines. So, and while we're here in the Central Plaza of Fantasyland, let me show you the other attraction, the Prince Charming Carousel. Now, this carousel was actually built in 1917 in New Jersey, and Walt actually bought it up and brought here, and was originally called the Liberty, hence the Lady Liberties that you see on the top. But Walt loved it so much, he had to buy it, and it's been here ever since. Now, another ride that lived in Fantasyland was actually Dumbo. But with the expansion of New Fantasyland, they needed some room, so Dumbo got moved. This whole new entrance area here was once where Dumbo lived. In order to find Dumbo, you have to leave Fantasyland, walk through New Fantasyland, and over to the circus town land thing. I can't remember what it's called. Oh, Storybook Circus. It's called Storybook Circus. Okay, so I'm in Storybook Circus. That's the name. I can never remember it. But there's one thing here. It's Dumbo! When Dumbo was open in Fantasyland, there weren't two. There was only one. They added the second one when they moved it over here, which was a smart move as well. Our next stop is going to be the Mad Tea Party. Now, when the Mad Tea Party first opened here at the park, there was no roof. There was nothing covering the ride. It was just like it's built over in Anaheim. But they realized that with the inclement weather that Florida has and the damage that was being caused to the center teapot, they decided to add a roof. A good idea. Over here as well is the only Tomorrowland attraction that actually existed at opening day, and that is the Tomorrowland Speedway. Now, I'm not going to ride it because I've already ridden it recently. Slowest car chase ever. I'm still trying. So yeah, no, I'm good today. But at opening day, that was it. That's all that was open for Tomorrowland. Everything else started opening up incrementally over the next couple of years. So if you wanted Tomorrowland, you rode a car, and that was it. So that's going to do it for me here today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell to find out when we do our next video. Until then, thanks for watching. Don't forget to be a pal. We'll see ya.